where we're going, we don't need TVs or pants. What is going on, YouTube? Another video today! So, a lot of you know in the past month or so I finally picked up a PlayStation 4.
Listen!
I am loving it. As you can tell from the streams, playing God of War, it's just been heaven. Now, once I got the PS4, it didn't jog into my memory for quite some time that, hey, I could finally get a VR now. Before I was looking for an Oculus, and I was thinking about getting that, but it came down to I wanted the PS4 for a while now, and of course I want a PS5 if I could ever find one in stock. But having the building now to get a PSVR, which as you can see in the opening, I got one. Got one hell of a deal on it. It was a Facebook Marketplace find. $200, came with two almost brand new Move controllers, the visor, all the cords. Some of the cords were even still in the bag, and then I think it was like 4 or 5 games for $200, which is one hell of a deal. My wife didn't know how good a deal it was until we actually got to the Walmart nearby, the Walmart as we like to call it in the Midwest, and they had a brand new PSVR with just Iron Man or something for $250. So yeah, so needless to say, I was so excited to get home. The first night I got it down here, I didn't really play a VR game with it yet when I got it, but I did play some Borderlands 2 as some of you guys saw on the stream, and it was amazing, guys. I couldn't believe it. It was so cool. But I wanted to do just a quick video today talking about it more and how having it in not even a week now, how my collection of VR games has grown. In general, my first opinions on it is I did play. I haven't played very many of the actual games for it yet. I did play one of the initial Spider-Man, I think it was Spider-Man Homecoming or something, one that had just a basic VR one where you're just Spider-Man and you can just swing around New York a little bit, and you have like one little boss fight with a giant robot, and that's it. And that was amazing. I mean, it's funny at first, you know you're in VR, but then after a while it starts to trick your brain and you almost think that, you know, this is actually real. And I had a good time with my son watching some of the VR videos on YouTube of people doing that and getting scared and everything. One of my favorite ones was this older lady was playing Resident Evil 7, and she was walking down the hallway, and the Dad Baker pops through the wall right in front of her, and it scares the heck out of her. It's freaking amazing. So my experience so far has been great with it. The only thing that I don't like about it is I'm not a big fan of the Move controllers, but that might just take a little getting used to. I do not like the button placement. But I haven't had any issues with it not tracking very well. Like I said, though, I've only played the Spider-Man game. I will look for some games that I'll play with that will have like use of the controller and other stuff like that instead of just the Move one. So we'll try some other games out with that. Otherwise, one of the only other things I didn't like about it was I don't notice it unless I'm really looking for it, but I have I could see a little bit outside of it. The VR from the bottom, so I got some light that comes up through the bottom, which that might just be a simple fix on my part. I'll have to look up more videos on that. But let's go over some of the games that I've picked up for this. I have a few digital ones, like I said, that Spider-Man one. There was a PlayStation Plus released, thanks to Chillsis, by the way, for letting me know that. But PlayStation Plus released like 3 awesome VR games for free. One of them being the new Walking Dead game that I've downloaded that I really want to play. But my issue right now is I got so many different games to play that I am unable to. I don't want to jump around too much. I want to be able to focus on God of War right now because I've been really wanting to play it. If I start playing other games, I might not come back to God of War for a long time. And when I finally do, I will either be lost where I am and I might not want to play it anymore. So I've been really focusing on just playing God of War right now. But I've already got, physical-wise, a stack of VR games. Oh, I did download a Scary Adventure or something for the VR. I think I paid $2 for it at Halloween, which one of these nights I want to do kind of a scary VR thing. But so this is the stack right here. Within about a week's time I picked these up. Some Mercari, some are gifts, and I did get lucky and get a clearance one at Walmart. So in my last pickup video, I did happen to grab this just because it was a good price. Walmart did have Batman Arkham VR for 10 bucks, so I snagged that one. I know it's kind of going around that price anyways, so clearance wasn't a very good one, but I did pick that up. I'm excited to actually get to playing this sometime. I know it's a short game, and a lot of these VR games are not very long, but that's why, of course, I'm down with paying only like 10 bucks for them or something, I mean, even if it's only a couple hours. With as busy schedule as I had, and like I was talking in the last podcast I was in, father and full-time job, I don't get very many hours to play, so as much as I'd love to play RPGs and stuff like that, I cannot do that. So a lot of time these are fun games to get because you can almost beat them in one sitting or within 2 or 3 days. So I happened to pick up, Batman Arkham VR. That's still sealed. This was the gift from my buddy. That a couple of these are still sealed because, like I said, I haven't played it yet. But I've been hearing very good things about this game. Firewall, 0 hours, first-person shooter, 4 versus 4, team objective games, and I've seen this in a lot of people's top 10 VR games. So I'm excited down the road to hopefully get with him and get to playing this. So that was another one. Let's see here. So this is just a demo disc. I'm guessing this is just, Drive Club, Rigs. This is just a collection of demos. I think I might have one of these games already. But yeah, this is just a sealed demo disc for the VR. Nothing fancy there, but it's still cool to have. I was just talking about Rigs. Here's Rigs right here. So it's a pretty cool mechanized combat league. You're basically riding around in mechs and you're fighting in VR, of course, in VR. But that's just something really cool to try out. I was talking again on the podcast about Steel Battalion and how cool it'd be to be able to ride around in a mech, do all this other stuff. And if this VR game turns out even half as cool as it'd be a fun time. So I'm excited to try that out one of these days too. I haven't seen too much about it, but I'm really excited for that. Let's see. Now this was another one I was curious about. PlayStation VR Worlds. I've heard a lot of good things about this. Ocean Descent, that's what they were telling me about when I bought this, a lot from the guy. He said it was an Ocean Descent where you're in VR underwater, and you get to see all the cool stuff with that. It also has, let's see here, London Heist, you got to survive a robbery, Scavenger's Odyssey. Oh, that looks awesome. You're up in space, and it says you're just exploring a treacherous nebula. VR Luge, race inches from asphalt, so I'm guessing you're doing that luge going down hill, so that's pretty cool. And then lastly, Danger Ball, win to survive, looks like kind of like handball where it's going to bounce back and stuff like that. But five unique little games on here. Ocean Descent, and definitely that Scavenger's Odyssey up in space sounds really cool. Now that I was talking about this, I actually bought a copy of this on Mercari. And then a couple days later, I found this in Walmart for $4 clearance, Iron Man. And I really got this to check out because I thought it'd be cool. But my youngest son is very into superheroes right now, so I think this would be something cool to show him later on when he gets a little bit older. I did notice that the recommended ages for a lot of these VR games is 12. So I might have to wait a short time before I can let him get into it. But it's a very cool one. I don't know how well you can actually see because it's the plasticky seal on there, but obviously you're flying around as Iron Man and stuff like that, so it's really cool. This one right here, this is the last VR game that I have a physical copy of. I was very excited to check this out. I'm a big fan of the show and everything, and then this is just really cool. But we have the Rick and Morty virtual reality. Just some missions that you do with Rick and Morty. I think you play as like a clone Morty in VR, so you get to go on adventures with them and stuff like that. It's not very long, but like I said, I love the show so much that I wanted to check it out. So I will be streaming some of these games, guys. Otherwise, I will be playing these off on my own, and every once in a while, I will check back in with you guys to see how well I'm liking it. As of right now, I love the PlayStation VR. It's really cool. I'm hoping down the road that, obviously they'll upgrade to the PlayStation VR 2 or get another headset. I'd really like some kind of Bluetooth headset, because I did notice when I'm playing with Spider-Man, just for a little bit of time, the wires did start to get a little annoying. It might be different if I'm not playing, if I'm playing a game with a controller instead of the Move, because it was just like, you know, moving back and forth. It was just kind of complicated. So very excited to check some more of that stuff out. Yeah, guys, it's really cool. I was so excited to get this. So awesome having a game room now. Even my wife was amazed. I just showed her a little bit of it. She's definitely curious about it too. So hopefully down the road we can do something fun with that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We've had a big spike in subscribers lately, so it's nice to see a bunch of new faces. I think in the past 30 days or so, we've gotten about 50 to 60, so that is amazing. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you liking the content. So with that, guys, have yourself a great day. Stay retro, my friends, and thanks for watching. Let me know below what your favorite VR game is, if you have one. I want to get Beat Saber, but I can't justify spending $30 right now, so hopefully it'll go sales.